Hello everyone, my name is Tyler Morimoto and this is my presentation on performance management for healthcare administrators in Torrance, California for HCA 312. First, I will be covering the learning objectives of my case write-up. While completing my case write-up, I learned about the causes of poor performance management as well as what poor performance management can lead to specifically within a healthcare setting. I also became aware of what it takes to conduct an efficient and effective performance management. By the end of my presentation, the audience will learn about the importance of communication. They will also learn about how healthcare administrators can manage performance to create a positive work environment and evaluate and adjust performance management systems successfully. Performance management is the process in which administrators assess their employees to determine the employee's effectiveness. It also allows the employee and the administrator to form a professional relationship wherein which they can discuss issues and suggestions. Although this is true, a successful performance management system actually occurs before the employee is ever hired. The job description and interview process must allow the applicant to understand the initial expectations of the company. Healthcare administrators must also establish the standards of excellence within the workplace. Next, I will be discussing the main problems and challenges associated with the case write-up. The most notable issue had to do with communication, or more specifically, misunderstandings and expectations. I found that administrators tend to place too heavy of an emphasis on holding employees accountable for their mistakes. They also fail to provide an explanation as to how the employee can improve, as well as what is expected of the employee. Overall, most issues regarding performance management stem from a lack of communication. When regarding healthcare administrators specifically within Torrance, California, many claimed that the goals of the organization were not clear and that it seemed as if what was expected of the employees did not match up with how the employees were performing. There were many inconsistencies between how the employees were going about their duties, and as a result, many employees wanted change. Next, I will be discussing the solutions that were settled upon, as well as what the implications of the solutions consisted of. In order to find a solution, a committee was formed of selected healthcare administrators. The committee concluded that the problems all boiled down to issues regarding communication. After many hours of research and discussion, they decided to rework their previous procedures and instead they would follow the 3 elements of performance management as proposed by the Society for Human Resource Management. The first element is goal setting. This process elaborated on how to create effective goals as well as how to correctly communicate these goals to both employees and potential employees. The healthcare administrators took time to hold meetings in which they elaborated upon the company's organizational goals. They also had individual meetings to discuss goals pertaining to each employee. The committee made sure that the goals were specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. The second element was performance review. This process allows the healthcare administrators to honestly assess the performance of each individual as well as whether the employee has improved or gotten worse. This process carries over into the third element, which is performance improvement plans. This step allows the administrator to address the issues or acknowledge the improvements of the employee. This step is important as it sets the precedent for the individual's future performance. The healthcare administrators put focus on encouraging rather than berating the employees on their mistakes. They also compared the employee's performance to the goals that were set beforehand. The administrators were sure to highlight the improvements made by the employee. In conclusion, we have learned that communication plays a huge role in performance management. As times change, the needs of healthcare change, and the administrators must be able to effectively adjust and communicate those adjustments. We have also learned that it is key for administrators to encourage effective workers. Administrators must set the standard of excellence within the workplace, and others will fall in line. That will conclude my presentation on performance management for healthcare administrators in Torrance, California. Here are my references. Thank you all for listening.